What's up, everybody? I'm back at it again. Romance Gosha 66. So, thank you for all your support on my last/first video. I fucking appreciate it a lot, and I love all of you guys. So, I fucking read some DMs. People are like, tell me some story times, like, make a video so I can smoke with you. So, mashing those up. So I'm gonna smoke. I have this and a couple blunts in here. I don't really know how much. I haven't opened it yet. I forget because I wrote it last night. But I also have a fucking thing of stories to tell you. Probably not gonna get through all of them because I'm gonna try not to make a video as long as the last one. So let's get to it. So I chose a story to start with, which is kind of the first story written on the list, and it's like an OG story. Like, pretty much people that know me know the story, so my bad if you know me and you're watching this, but like, it's the story of how I got expelled. So let's get fucking to it. And I got expelled in like the beginning of the year of 7th grade. It was like a little bit before fucking winter break, because I remember I didn't go to school like all winter break, and then I started after winter break at the fucking alternative school, bullshit ass school. But so okay, so to like start everything off, you're gonna need to know who the fuck got me expelled. So there's this girl, I kind of want to say her name, but I'm like, I kind of probably shouldn't, but I don't know, but I'm gonna just say C. Her name started with a C anyway, she probably know who she is, but like, so C. Me and C were like on and off best friends, but also like hated each other, you know? And fucking, so like one day we'd be best friends, and like the other day we would actually be like fucking fighting each other in the fucking field by her house, you know? Like that kind of friendship. And I just kind of like hated her a lot. And I think we're cool now. I don't talk to her like that, but like I'm pretty sure we're okay now. If you hear that, it's my okay, so me and her, we would fight a lot, like I just said. And when I got expelled, it was literally like 5 minutes left of class, and low-key, I do have like super old ass YouTube channels from around this time that I'm talking about, and I told this story on that channel. And I'm thinking about exposing myself and telling you guys like my old YouTube channel, but then again, that shit's so fucking cringy and so old, and I don't want you guys to fucking see it. But like at the same time, I'm like, let's expose myself. But okay, so it was the last 5 minutes of class. We were like at different desks, but then she was like, okay, go back to your desk. And she just so happened to be sitting at my desk, and I was like, yo, can you get out? Like, I need my fucking desk. And then I don't even know like exactly what happened, but she started fucking like talking shit, and then taking my pencils that were on my desk and putting it in her fucking mouth, her nasty ass mouth. She was putting, oh my god. So fucking, I was like, okay, no, I gotta fucking reverse. Earlier in the fucking day in science class, I stole 2 scalpels. If you know what a scalpel is, if you don't, fucking, I don't know what to tell you. I don't feel like explaining it. But, so I stole 2 scalpels earlier in the fucking day, you know? And, okay, go back to where I was telling you. She was pissing me off, and I was like, yo, if you don't get out my seat, I have something sharp in my fucking bag. And she was like, no you don't. And I was like, bitch, you want a fucking bet? And I fucking whipped that shit out, and I was like, yo, I will fucking stab you. And then she was like, I'm gonna tell that I'm the teacher and get you expelled forever. And then she was like, teacher! Fucking yelling. And I'm over here like with a fucking knife, and I just like hurry up and like slide it down my fucking jacket real quick. And I stole 2, right? So one's still in my bag. Well, she ran to the teacher. So they're talking. And I'm open my fucking bag. It's a Chromebook bag. If you know what those little Chromebook bags are, it was in there. I took it fucking out and I slid it in the fucking same thing as the other knife. So they were both together in this arm. I remember it was this fucking arm. And it was in this like big ass jacket. It was free. I was wearing it in the old ass video that I was telling you about, but so literally as soon as I'm done putting it in my fucking like sleeve, the teacher takes me and she brings me to the principal's office. And they searched through my shit and they couldn't find anything. They were like searching through everything and they could not find shit. And I was just sitting there like, hell yeah, you're not gonna find shit, bro. And fucking then last couple minutes, like they were about to let me go, and then I just moved my arm the wrong way and the 2 knives, they clinked together. They clinked together, bro. Oh my god. And then the fucking vice principal, this bitch, she was like, what's in your sleeve? And I was like, damn. I was so fucking heartbroken. I was like, damn. So I just like pulled my sleeve down like this much and she was like, no, more, show me. So I was like, oh. And I just took out one fucking scalpel and I just fucking handed it to her. I was like, oh my god, this bitch. And they were like, that's all you have? And I was like, yes. And then they let me back out. And then I really quick hurried up and took that last one and fucking put it in like my waistband. And like under my shirt and stuff so you can't see. And then my fucking mom comes in, I'm fucking like crying. Like, I swear to God, I didn't do anything.
It's okay.
Like little fresh 7th grade self.
It's what I'm doing, and it's what we're.
But so at first I actually only got suspended for 3 days, and on the 3rd fucking day they called my mom up and they were like, okay, yeah, so we decided she's just expelled. And I'm like, bruh, how you gonna do me like that? At least tell me on the 1st day I'm expelled. How you gonna like wait till the last day and be like, you know what, we decided you can't come back. So like I said, like after winter break I started at the alternative school, bogus school. You just sat in the computer all day. You went through metal detectors, you wore a uniform. You couldn't bring anything there. Like, you came in with your phone, they took your phone and they gave it back to you at the end of the day. Like, some bullshit ass shit. But low-key, bruh, there was like some crazy people there. I remember one time, this guy that I kind of liked but like kind of didn't at the same time because we fought a lot. Like, one time I talked shit, and this nigga, like, I'm like on the computer, like, this is the teacher's desk, and there's like computers like all around, and then there's like 2 desks in the middle from when we have like a 30-minute lunch break. And my desk is over here and she's like sitting straight, and he comes up behind me and he just fucking like hits me on the back of my head. And I didn't fucking do anything because I'm like, I'm trying to get out of this school. But like, god damn, you're a nigga and you wanna hit me like a bitch? Like, you a pussy. He literally looks the same, because I looked him up. He literally looks the exact fucking same. After the 7th grade year of being in an alternative school, they didn't want to let me back into real school still, so I had to go to a therapeutic school. And that's where like people with like issues go. You know, like, I kind of don't really belong there. Maybe a little. But like, they were like bogus as fuck. Okay, cause so at this therapeutic school, I'm in 8th grade now, you know? And there was only like 4 more 8th graders, and they were all in the other room, and I was the only 8th grader in my room with fucking with fucking 5th graders and 6th graders. So 8th grade year, all I did was fucking 5th and 6th grade shit. They didn't teach me 8th grade shit at all. The only thing I did 8th grade was I think that fucking constitutional test, whatever the fuck that was, that you have to take that test you have to take to pass 8th grade. That's the only thing 8th grade that I fucking did. Like, what? And fucking, I don't know why they did that, but I feel like I have a feeling, but I feel like this shouldn't matter. Like, they should still teach me 8th grade things in the other classes. They didn't want to put me in that class because they had to have known that the only other normal kid in that school I was dating, because he also lived in the little town that I lived in, because I still lived in that little town. I've lived there for like 3 years, I think. So I think that's why they didn't put me with all the other 8th graders. But I'm just like, even though my whole life I didn't pay attention to school at all, I'm still like, why can't you teach me 8th grade shit? Like, why do you gotta give me 5th and 6th grade stuff? Like, mind the fact that I passed everything with 100s, like, yes, but like, then again, I can't really flex because it was not 8th grade shit. So I don't know why, but oh my god, that school was fucking, it was fucking crazy. Like, all day there was a special room that if a kid was acting up, they went into that room and they just held them down until they stopped. Like, 2 people, like, one on their fucking arms, one on their legs. So all day you just heard fucking screaming. Just all day you heard screaming. And kids would try to, like, run and escape, and, like, all you heard is, "Runner!" And they would all fucking run towards the kid and fucking, like, tackle the kid and then take them to the fucking room and hold them down and, like, hear them screaming and shit. And it's like, what the fuck? But, like, then again, like, these kids, like, aren't normal. They got, like, issues and shit. Whether it has to be, like, they were born different or, like, just, I don't know, just emotional issues, because they put me in there because they said I have depression. Which I kind of do, but like, bitch, put me back in a normal school. But I had to stay there the whole 8th grade. And even like the teachers in there told me that I shouldn't be in there. But I was all in alternative school and therapeutic school because I tried to stab that fucking bitch C. And like, a couple years ago, she apologized. She was like, "I'm sorry for getting you expelled and shit." And I'm like, bro, this is fucking years ago, but like, I still kind of hate you because of all that shit that I had to go through because of that. But I mean, I guess it is my fault because I pulled out a fucking scalpel on her. If you enjoyed, fucking let me know. Like the video, or fucking comment, whichever you prefer. Or DM me, because people do that too, and I'm fucking thankful, because, like, I really know, I'm like, damn, like, it makes me tear up every time someone DMs me, and they're like, "I liked your video." I'm like, damn, really? That's fucking crazy. But thank you for fucking watching, thank you for fucking smoking with me, if you did, if you just fucking watch me, if you wanted to hear my stories, I got a bunch of them. It's just so much that I just can't talk about all of it, otherwise this video will be like fucking hours long. So we gotta fucking just do a little at a time. But thank you for watching. I love all of you.